We have our other weekly business to attend to, though.
Since John Moxley and Cesaro, way before Gargano, there was Savage and Roddy, and Saturdays on NBC. These five guys on Facebook are gonna take a hard look. Recount Thursday brings to you the wrestler on the week.
All right, week 8 of 52. Anybody want to kick us off with their nominations? Ryan, go ahead.
I would love to go first.
Go ahead.
Not because people love this segment and what they have to offer them, but because they love the entrance music to the segment, and that's really what is it gets this segment over. That's probably what I like
You
most
guys
about
say
it.
I'm the salty one. Ryan's the saltiest member of this group.
I am absolutely not.
Easily.
Dude, the last couple weeks you've been a bit on the bitchy side. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what? It was Britt Baker, Jungle Boy, and Serena Deeb.
Ryan, you need another cigarette.
I'm out.
He's all like,
Son of a bitch.
No wonder he's so moody.
That's
It
what
all
it is.
makes sense
He's
now.
out of smokes.
Unbelievable.
Downhill.
Yeah, Britt Baker, number 1, defeated Hikaru Shida, ending her 372-day reign as AEW Women's Champion in a match that lasted 17 minutes, which is about 5 minutes too long, but still made her good enough to be number 1. Jungle Boy, the winner of the Casino Battle Royal, which was a total clusterfuck, but I really enjoyed the match. He was number 2. And number 3 was Serena Deeb in what was Matt's least favorite match on the card, apparently. I thought it was great. And something about Riho was in that. A solid little wrestling match. It was real cool.
wow. Anybody else want to go next?
I'll go.
Tim, go ahead.
Get him, Tim.
So for me, I've got Kenny Omega as number 1. In probably my favorite Kenny Omega match ever. He actually seemed very palatable in this moment with Pac and with Orange Cassidy. Next is Britt Baker, ending Hikaru Shida's 370-plus day title reign. Kudos to her. And third is Jungle Boy for getting the opportunity to face Kenny Omega in not this week, but next week on Dynamite for the AEW World Title in an impressive showing in the Casino Battle Royale with cheese.
All right. Matt or
Royale
Mark,
with
do
cheese.
you guys want to go? You want me to go?
Mark can go.
Mark, why don't you go?
You want me to go? All right, let me think here. I had Isaac Yankum's favorite intern, Britt Baker, the good dentist. She was one of Santa's elves, and she just wanted to be a dentist. It was a little unusual, but I put her at number 1. Remember that from Rudolph?
Sure.
When Hermie was.
Yes, we remember.
Oh,
Right,
the
so
Land of
she,
Misfit. I know all about that.
Oh, the Island of Misfit Toys. There was the Charlie in the box. You had the water gun that instead of water, it squirted grape jelly. And of course, the train with the square wheels.
Who's number 2?
Number
The
2.
spotted elephant was number
Mark.
2.
Hey, Mark.
I had the Jungle Boy. I love that theme he comes out to. Tarzan Boy by Baltimore. Was it Baltimora?
Mhm.
That's a great 80s tune.
It is a good tune.
But I didn't expect to see the Jungle Boy win the match, so I had to give it to the Jungle Boy.
Good.
And then number 3, I went. This is all AEW this week. I went with Kenny Omega. I thought that was a very good triple threat match. I liked it a lot.
Don't let it happen again, Mark. Matt,
I know. I'm sorry.
who are your 3?
Yes, so number 1, I have Kenny Omega. I think he won the biggest title and the biggest event of the week, so that puts him at number 1 for myself. Number 2, Britt Baker, the second biggest title at the biggest event of the week. And then I had Kushida for retaining the Cruiserweight title at NXT. I thought that match was absolutely fantastic. And Jungle Boy was an honorable mention for me. Just, I know Jim has that rule about all EW things, and I think I was already on like a warning, so I
Double secret probation.
kept one NXT person for this week.
Smart. I like you. You're starting to learn. I wish some of the others in this group would do the same. I'm going to start with number 3, a guy who at 62 years young was a shining star in their tag team match, and that is the man they call Sting. I believe we've all heard of Sting. My number 2, MSK. I thought the main event of NXT on Tuesday night this week was really, really good, and they retained their NXT tag titles. And my number 1, Britt Baker, ending the 1 year plus streak of Hikaru Shida in AEW as their women's champion. So that was my number 1. Tim, where does that leave us overall for the week and for the year?
So for the week, we have at the top of our standings, Britt Baker, DMD, with 21 points. Second for the week with 11 is Kenny Omega. Third with 7 points is the Jungle Boy. And taking 4th place honors and getting them in the running for Wrestler of the Year is MSK, Wesley, and Nash Carter. So how that shakes up for the year. Well, the big dog, Mr. the Ooh-Ah man himself, Roman Reigns, still sits at the head of the table through 8 weeks. But now we have a definitive number 2 in Kenny Omega with 17 points, hot on the heels. Just one more first place nomination for Kenny during the week can tie him up with WWE's big dog. And tied
Jim
for
will make sure that never happens.
tied for third. Well, it depends. Kenny Omega can win against Jungle Boy in 2 weeks, defending the title. So that could
Jim will
take a part.
skip having a podcast that week.
Sorry,
votes-
guys.
the
Internet's out.
The poll will still happen. The votes will still occur, and I'll make the graphics and we'll put them on social media. We are not missing weeks on this thing. But third with 10 points, Kenny Omega gets cycled out of that. In the place of that is Britt Baker, DMD, alongside Karrion Kross, Miro, Bianca Belair, and Cool Cow. And that is your standings for the Wrestler of the Week and Year. Be sure to know that you can check any of the live standings and the standings from previous weeks on 3 Count Thursday's website. The link is at the top. There's a link inside. When you open that, it gives a breakdown of how the weeks are scored. And then there's a link at the bottom that takes you to the spreadsheet that I meticulously curate. And so enjoy yourselves.
There you go. That is week 8.
Since John Moxley and Cesaro, way before Gargano, there was Savage and Roddy, and Saturdays on NBC. These 5 guys on Facebook are gonna take a hard look. 3 Count Thursday brings to you the wrestler